Leo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is a message for Leo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It's an energy reading, so you take it where and how it resonates in your life. This channel is filled with them, hundreds, thousands of readings, so whatever message calls to you, it's yours. Something in it you need to listen to. This message is timeless. It comes to you exactly when you call it into you. So please remember to subscribe. There's new messages every single week, Leo. And if you're looking for personal readings, I do those. You got to check out my website, though. Nowhere else. There's no phone number. There's no WhatsApp. There's nothing like that. www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You choose what's right for you and you schedule what's right for you. You feel stifled? Not too long ago. This sense of I can't be me, I can't express myself, I'm not free to. Now, it could be a feeling or it could have just been an actual situation where you felt your independence or your ability to be uniquely you is something that was squashed. Or that you specifically, you knew, I have to hold my tongue. Now, if you look at the cards, that's the only thing that came out upright. That's the only thing. We've got all this stemming, almost radiating out from it. So let's get into that and let's see, okay? But yeah, stifled, right? Almost like forced conformity, which is not what Leos like to do. Leos love to sing their own song, but for some reason there was this feeling of, I can't, or I'm being discouraged. Now we have Spirit has your back. Okay, so you knew for a fact that you was right. So there was this energy of there was a purpose behind it, or you knew like you were being put into this situation because you were being taught something and maybe even given a message to deliver, right? You knew that. You could feel it. And then we have let Spirit be your guide. Oh my God, you were definitely touched by an angel up here. So definitely God was looking out for you. God's always looking out for you, but there was that sense of sort of being tapped on the shoulder and figuring something out or seeing something from a broad perspective that maybe others were not. And definitely Spirit had your back, and you knew spiritually that you were good, but externally nobody was going to get it, or nobody was listening, or people were trying to shut you up. Could this be in your family? You felt like you had to hold your tongue for a while. Then we have time for a beginner mind. So this speaks to innovation, and it speaks to changes and differences, and maybe, even feeling like I'm going to have to defend myself a lot. Like I have to be super defensive because I am strange and I am unusual, or I'm not necessarily fitting in. So, but it is calling for an open mindset, right? It also calls for that. We have time to heal, Snake Spirit. And Snake Spirit is a healing energy. It is a highly spiritual energy. It can also reveal poison or toxins that you have to heal from. So it can be an indication of, that's so interesting, I gotta say. You have hawk and eagle, which often eat snakes. So let Spirit be your guide to purge this toxicity, and be aware of anybody on the outside who is creating it and not letting you speak. And then we have the miracles are endless. This is Taurus energy. And this is abundance. So now what it's making me think is perhaps instead of being stifled, you didn't want to let people know. Maybe you kept this to yourself intentionally, because why waste it on people who weren't even going to get it, weren't even going to understand? Right? This sense of, for right now, keeping something to yourself. But with all this Spirit energy, I don't think it's meant to be kept to yourself for long. So let's see. Where do we go from here, God? What's Leo got going on? We have healing and faith. something that you were stressed out about and maybe even felt oppressed by. Could even be in some ways cruelty, or something with regards to cruelty that you wanted to help to heal. And so ultimately, I think you were keeping something to yourself because you were trying to formulate it in a way that would be most digestible to others. But there is a sense of deciding to proceed in faith, or deciding to try to help somebody heal, or heal a situation that you knew was toxic, and you knew, even like using healing words, you know, almost, maybe even magic, just healing words. And then we have the King of Cups. So we go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. An offer of love, or proceeding because of love and proceeding in faith, to somebody who's very strong, very certain, and very secure. This is a maturation process. It could have been somebody that you really had to talk to because of stuff that was stressing you out between the two of you. And ultimately, Leo, when we come back around to it, this person has matured. So let's see now where we are on being able to speak to them. Stand your ground, stick to your standards, do not back out on your standards, which you never, usually, rarely ever do. Hold on. Oh, damn, there's a lot, hold on. Okay, so let me go back. We had this, the Seven of Wands. So not giving up, persisting. I think in some ways this is driven by love or by ultimate confidence. Like you could feel a vibe, you could feel an energy, but you knew you had to get in there and help. And then we have the Star card, major aspirations, and the truth. It's almost like sticking up for the truth, not wanting or letting somebody, maybe in some ways not wanting or letting somebody be treated bad, you know, be misrepresented, or not letting them misrepresent you. This sense of, I won't give up, I'm going to keep moving forward. Maybe I'm just going to keep moving forward in faith, because it doesn't matter about anything else. What matters is I know intuitively, I am certain, right? And so I'm just going to not lose ground here, keep moving forward, keep aiming higher. So other people may be aiming lower, but I'm going to keep aiming higher. But then we have an announcement that comes out and a decision that's made. And it's a decision that says, hey, or a good judgment, making a good judgment. This is all major arcana. Whoa! Holy crap. We have the Star card, the Judgment card, the Angel, Temperance, and the Tower. Guys, this is like legitimately straight from God. A decision comes down. Something completely shocking happens to change even something outside of you. So how is this impacting Leo specifically? How is this impacting Leo specifically? And please, what is this Tower? What is it? What happens? The change. It's almost like spiritual awakening or aha. But I need to see specifically Two of Cups and Nine of Swords again. What do you mean? This is some sort of healing that came from a sickness or a disease. Some sort of breakthrough when it comes with especially mental illness, or somebody that has been hurt or suffering for a long time, or something that you've been suffering for a long time, and it was love, or somebody who loved you, or a love connection that came in and helped you to heal, or vice versa, you helped them to heal. What is this Tower though? Why is this Tower here? What is the Tower? I love you, God, but please don't answer my questions with the same question. I need the specific. Don't give me, when I say clarify the Tower, please don't clarify it with another Tower, right? We have Five of Cups and the Tower. So it's like something was disappointing, or you had all this hype. Oh, come on. Nope, sorry. You got to tell me, I don't know what this means. What are you talking about? Please don't clarify the Tower with a tower. What is this Tower? Eight of Swords, which was somebody was walked away or isolated, and Eight of Pentacles from something they had worked really hard on. Something they had been diligent about, but still it's like maybe something was stolen from you. Whatever was stolen from your hard work, there's some sort of announcement or recognition, or it comes out because it caused a disappointment in the past and maybe you didn't know what to do about it. But ultimately, Leo, what this is coming out is 100%. Whatever this power outage is or this big tower, it really freaking reveals whatever was happening to you that separated you from your abundance, separated you from your hard work, because there's something going on here that ain't right. It's shady and it's caused disappointment, but in some ways, I don't think you really know what happened. Something happened to sever you from what you worked hard for. Yes, that's it, Eight of Swords. Remember, there's always an extended reading. The links are below. I hope you guys will join me after this reading. So, Ace of Swords comes out usually when Spirit wants to say, yes, that's it. That's exactly it. Okay, so tell me who this is, because that's what all Leos want to know. Who did this? What did this? Revealed to them exactly what was this person. Page of Swords, something over the internet. Social media. A King of Wands here, something that you were building or creating, because that would have been you. If you were a creator or people paid a lot of attention to you or something like that. We have Seven of Cups, delusion. It's almost like somebody pretending to be you, or somebody distracting people, or somebody being distracted, or putting like a veil up so it would like throw people off and not let them see whoever you were, your ads, or whatever was going on. But there is that sense of maybe too much of a selection of what you were doing. So many people. So there's some sort of clearing up with regards to that, or people finally being able to find you again or locating you. I just saw either something getting screwed with like an ad that you had put out there, or there being so much competition and so many to choose from that it was almost like you got buried in a way. Got buried. But ultimately something goes down to where that's cracked apart. Let's get a moon card. We just had a beautiful new moon, and I hope you utilized all of it. Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course. What do you mean nothing will come of this situation? What do you need to release? And it's time to release negativity. So ultimately, let me say this. Whatever happened to you, there's nothing you can do to control it. And that's pretty difficult, but you have to relinquish the desire to want to control this situation, because you absolutely can't. You've got to hand it over to God. And whatever you need to release, it's almost saying that, you know what? This shitty situation, it's done. Nothing more is going to happen with it. So you're finally going to get to release all of this stress that you were feeling, because for whatever reason, somehow you were not getting heard, you were not getting seen, and not in the way like, wow, I want attention and I'm not getting it. No, you had worked for something and there was an intent behind, or something happened so that you were getting lost in a pile. I don't know what it was or who it was with. You can tell me in the comments below. But ultimately, now is going to be the time when all of that shit is released. It's proven, it's out in the open, and you can finally not stress anymore. Because the fear at this point, this week, this fear is gone. Or whatever was causing the fear is gone. Let's go into the extended, guys. I will see you there.